Good morning, folks, and welcome back to the Greenfoot Energy Fourplex for the semifinals of the Moncton Challenge Cup with the KB Hawks up against the Riverview Blues. Now, here these guys are quite aggressive, and we can see a lot of big bodies out there. They were going 2 wins, 1 loss in this series, and your Hawks went 2 wins, 1 tie. So, seeding first in Pool A. We play second place from Pool B. And Cam Vincent, I believe, will be starting in net today for the semifinals. As the Hawks look to pull a win out to head to the 2 o'clock finals game. And as they get the pucks cleaned up, I'll take a short break from this and meet you back at the face-off circle. And we're back. And all the pucks are cleaned up as 2 starting lines from each team get ready to center off. And we are in the same rink as yesterday, where I'm at the far end, and it's difficult to see down in the Hawks end right now, but I'll do my best to zoom in and out. Face off, one more Riverview, as that's poked away by Stanley. And River's going to send that one deep as they go for the chase. And picked up, sent, and just missed by Kennedy, and the Blues are going to send that one back deep into the Hawks zone. And looks like McDonald, he's coming in with speed. Into the Blues zone, and a shot, and that bounces off the boards back to the Blues goaltender, and he'll cover that one up for a face-off. As the Hawks get a line change, we're going to see Spencer Doucette come in for the draw. And face-off one, Tries to get the shot off, but that's blocked by the Blues defense. And back to Anderson. Anderson makes the shot. Blocker save into the corner. As Ducek goes to retrieve it, he's going to walk up, and the Blues will clear that of the zone. Sent deep. And picked up at the wall by Pearson. And Kai Fillmore's going to grab that and walk this in. Rimmed around. Blues will take control. Shot sends it up to Doucette. And Doucette with a light shot on net, and that's going to be stick saved away to the corner for Pearson. And Pearson makes the shot right into the chest of Murray, which will bring us to the faceoff. For 10:45 left in the first period, it's still scoreless. As Noseworthy comes in for the draw. And that's one back, walked in. Oh, he tries to make a move, and backhand shot and a save. And that'll be rimmed around for Stanley to try to pick up, and that's poked away, clearing the zone for the Blues. Stanley to Fallow. Fallow's going to chip that one in deep. They'll go for the chase, picked up behind the Blues net. They'll rim that around. Shot! And that's stick save. Fallow into the corner digging, along with Mikey Fulkins. And picked away one by the Blues. Nolan sends that one up as they go on the chase. With a great back check there by Noseworthy as he gains control back for the Hawks, and he's going to make his way through the neutral zone and chip that one deep. And Noseworthy all by himself, just him, as the Hawks get a change and a pass out front and a beautiful tip shot. And Murray made the save. Back in through the neutral zone, and the Blues take puck in and chipped high up over the net. As the boys get rough and tough in the corner there, that's going to be rimmed back around. Back to the point, and he misplays the puck to clear the Hawks zone and with a delayed offside. As the Blues come clear, and a pass directly to the Blues stick. He makes the shot and the save by Cam Vincent. 8:58 left in the first, and still scoreless. We're going to go face-off. Try to get a bit of a zoom in here, see who's on the ice. Looks like Spencer Doucette at the face-off. And that'll be one right out from front of Cam. The Hawks are going to take control as they make the pass up in, and that is sent right back by the Blues defenseman. And Doucette taking the body as the chase is on, and Cam's out to play the puck. He's going to rim that one around. He picked up and pinched against the board. We got 3-on-2 in there, trying to get the puck loose, and everybody's digging. Finally, Hawks are going to win that battle at the boards as the pass is sent up. Shot! And an easy save by Murray. Bring back around. They're going to send another one. Oh, almost goes for the tip. And that'll be, I think it was up and out of play. I'm not sure. I didn't see it. I was trying to get zoomed back out. So that'll bring us to the face-off left of the Blues goaltender. Noseworthy. As Pearson comes in to try and win that one. And that'll be sent back to Baraducci. He'll put that one in behind the net as Weston comes to pick that up. As they'll make their clear of the Blues zone. And Baraducci trying to send a pass up as it's a delayed offside again for the Blues. And they're getting the pressure on. As the bodies come in flying, he just misses the man. And it's a battle of the feet, back and forth. The Hawks clear the zone. The Blues are going to pick this one up and sent a pass to Noseworthy. That's poked away. Back in Blues possession. Eamon up to Pearson, but that pass is missed as they try to get some fresher legs on the ice. Nice little pass there up to Michaud, I think. Or Fallow. Can't see the number. Yeah, that's Fallow. And a good pass centered. And that is tipped away. Dusek giving it back to the Blues. A little bit of a missed edge there by the Blues. They'll make the stretch pass. And that was intercepted. And puck's fumbling around as they make shot on net. And that's going to be an easy save for Cam Vincent. 6:28 left in the first period. And still scoreless. Face off. And it looks like Blues have control. They're going to dump that one deep into the corner around the net as they battle to gain possession. Spencer Doucette to Stanley. And Stanley tries to make the pass up to the center, and Folkens couldn't quite get a hold of it. D-to-D pass. As that comes back into the neutral zone, and that one's stolen by Folkens. And Folkens to Doucette. And good defensive pressure there by the Blues. He wasn't able to get a good shot off right in front of Murray. Fallow tries to get a hold of it. The Blues were there to take that puck away, and they're going to go back the other way into the Hawks zone. Nice little move by Michaud there. He sends the pass. And that's picked up by Noseworthy. He's going in with speed. Oh, and a beautiful goal by Will Noseworthy, making the game 1-0. Michaud to Noseworthy. 5:15 left in the first. And we have a 1-0 game for the KV Hawks. Noseworthy will stay on the ice at the draw. Back to Anderson. Anderson's going to send that one in, and that is going to be an icing. Bring this puck back down next to Cam for the face-off. I'm right in everybody's way here, folks, so if you see the camera go all crazy, it's because I'm letting people by. Face-off. And that's sent to the corner. And back up to the point as the Blues try to gain control, but the pressure on from the Hawks is just too good today. Oh, and a fan pass, and I guess it looks like the net's off. No worries at all, guys. So it looks like the net's off. That's been a problem all weekend. The goalies just try to play their game, and the pegs just seem to be so weak to stay in the ice. We've seen it time and time again throughout this entire contest. Blues will keep that one deep as two of the Hawks kind of collide with each other. And the puck's in behind the net. Sent up to the point. As bodies hit the ice between Michaud and one of the Blues players. Yeah, just kind of back and forth between Hawks and Blues. The Hawks can't get out of their own zone, and the D's going to pick that one up, and he's going to make the shot. And Cam with the glove save. And that'll bring us to the face-off just left of our Hawks goaltender, Cam Vincent. Doucette at the draw sends this one into the corners. The Blues and the Hawks battle to gain possession. Spencer comes away with it, reverse. Back up to the point as Blues try to send that one in deep, and Spencer's back there to pick it up. Over to Pearson, I think. Yeah, that was Pearson. And that'll be in the Blues zone as they'll chip that one out. We picked up by Xander McDonald. Xander looks like it was going to Pearson. Pearson with a little poke move. He was on the chase, but those big Blues bodies and the long strides just beat him to it. That one sent as McDonald. Nice little pickpocket there. Almost thought that was going to be a breakaway. Pearson tried to send that one up to Doucette, but blocked by the skates of the Blues. And pass up to Pearson again as the Blues will snap that one back deep in behind the net. Cam out to settle this one down. 2:47 left in the first period, and it's 1-0 for the Hawks. And the Blues back around. As they fight along the boards to try and get something going, and that pass directly out front, and a shot goes wide of the net. And held in at the line. Hawks try, finally actually, clear the zone as they try to get some fresh legs on the ice. And back deep, as Baraducci's going to pick that one up. He's going to send that around to Fulkins. Fulkins chips off the board, and he's battling. Try and get that one away. And we have a 2-on-2 at the boards fighting to get that puck loose. The Blues bounce pass off the boards as Fallow's all alone. Or not all alone, but one-on-one. And that puck's going to be chipped up and out of play. .134 left in the first period, and it is 1-0 Hawks. Noseworthy, Fulkins, Fallow, Anderson, and Baraducci on the ice right now. And a shot right into the shins of the Blues. As the Hawks get back in the zone. And Anderson bumped off the puck. As Fallow will try to send that one back deep, and the Blues are right there to pick it up. And Fallow back to Baraducci. Baraducci shot that goes wide. And Noseworthy back to Baraducci. Baraducci sends one in, and that goes wide of the net. Wasn't sure if that was just a dump or a try to get a shot off there. Fulkins. Fallow tried to send that one back to Noseworthy. Baraducci, another shot in the glove save by Murray. That was going wide, but good play by the goalie to settle things down and allow the Blues to get a new line out there. Fallow was looking. He had the puck behind the net, and no one was going. Knows where they need to make a good couple strides to get in front for that slide pass. And it looks like Fallow was taken down, and another battle at the boards to try and get that puck loose. Last 30 seconds of this period. And Blues come away with that one and clear the puck of the zone. Dump pass blocked in the shins of the Blues player. And Stanley makes his up to McDonald. Over to Fulkins, and Fulkins, he's going to bring this deep. No one open out front. Shot. Oh, and that was blocked. Straight into the belly of Noseworthy. And that'll do it for the first period. as the teams are going to gather, regroup, figure out how to get some more points on the board. We're going to take a tiny little break. And that's the intermission buzzer. As goaltender switch nets, we're going to have a little bit of Blues and Vincent action down here in our end. And you said at the draw, we got McDonald and Stanley on the D. McDonald's going to get that draw win from Doucette as it's dumped deep and they go on the chase. The Blues, they're just going to ice this one. And we'll bring that back down the other end for a face-off next to Murray. Kennedy, Doucette, Stanley, Michaud, and Xander McDonald on the ice right now. Face-off. Draw one behind the net as Doucette's taken to the ice. The Blues are going to look to have this taken out of the zone, but that's picked off by Michaud. Right up front, a miss bounce puck. Doucette tried to get a shot off there on that bouncing puck, but just missed it. And the Blues back to Michaud. Michaud sends the pass up to Kennedy. Kennedy gets bopped off the puck. And Blues gain control as puck sent down to the Hawks' end, and Baraducci beats the man. Stretch pass up to Stanley, and the angle off the boards was just shy of him being able to reach that one. So that'll be an icing call against the Hawks. Pull that puck right under our noses for a face-off. And it's this side. Got to remember to look at the officials to see where we're going with these. Noseworthy at the draw. We have Fillmore, Pearson, Baraducci, and Anderson joining Noseworthy. Nice pass up to Fillmore. Fillmore goes in one-on-one. The puck's poking away. As the Blues are going to clear the zone. And we have a 2-on-1. Oh, the shot, he scores! The Blues tie it up with 10:40 left in the second period. Anderson tried to glove the puck down at the blue line and missed it, leaving a 2-on-1. Blues on Hawks. And the Blues are going to tie that one up. Back to the face-off. We have Doucette on the draw. That's brought back to Stanley. Stanley's going to send that one in as Fulkins is on the chase. Blues rim that one. Oh, and a pass out front. And the Blues are there to take it away as they walk right through the neutral zone. And a shot, an easy blocker save for Cam. He's going to send that one to the corner as the Hawks are there to pick this one up. McDonald up to Fulkins, and the icing's waved off. The tip was on this side of the red, and yet the officials decided they didn't want to face off right now. Fulkins out front, Doucette shot, and he scores! Fulkins to Doucette, picking that net blocker side of, or glove side of the Blues goaltender. And the Hawks will lead by 1 with a 2-1 game. 9:51 left in the second period. We'll bring this puck back to center ice for a faceoff. Doucette on the draw. He wins that over to Fulkins, and Fulkins is going to walk this one in. And a shot right into the belly of Murray. And that'll be a faceoff. Left the Blues goaltender. Same line still on as the Blues win this one. And that pass is intercepted by Fallow. And it looks like we have an offside. We'll pull that one outside the blue zone for a face-off right in front of the Hawks bench. And it's looking like our coaches are having some words about that call. I'm not 100% sure from here. And McDonald tried to send it deep, but that's intercepted. And a shot pad save. And rebounded right out front, but no one could get a hold of it as the puck sent into the corner deep. Shot. And Cam's going to cover that one up. Good effort by the Blues there as they had some bodies just in the right spot, but couldn't find the open holes on Cam. Noseworthy at the draw. Baraducci on D. Anderson on D. And we have Michaud and Kennedy as the wingers. And that one is sent to Michaud as Michaud and Kennedy are going to make their way, and that one's chipped down, no icing. And Baraducci's holding the line. And that's going to be pinched right in front of the Hawks bench as they're trying to get that puck loose. And cleared back down into the Hawks zone as Anderson tries to send the pass over and fans on it, but luckily Baraducci was there to pick that up and get it over to Kennedy. Kennedy's feet faster than his hands. He misplays the puck there at the blue line, but still sends it deep. The Blues are there to pick that one up. Oh, and a hit by Baraducci, taking both the Blues and his own teammate down. Michaud to Kennedy, back to Michaud. That one sent up to Noseworthy, but Noseworthy didn't quite see where the puck was. The Blues send this one back in. And backhand behind the net. Baraducci's looking to get this clear of the zone. Back to the point. Shot on Anderson. And Anderson's going to make the block, deflect that to the corner as they clear it down for an icing. 7:41 left in the second period. It's 2-1 for the Hawks in the semifinal game of the Moncton Challenge. A couple of players still out sick today. We have Ben Levesque and Declan McLeod. And I know Decky's been following along all weekend, enjoying the games, enjoying the commentary. I'm making him laugh a bit. I was chatting with head coach Troy, Declan's father, and I'm happy that I could put a smile on his face because he's been sick for about a week. Shot almost tipped, but Cam's there. Make the save. Picked up by Doucette, and that'll be cleared. As the Blues continue to try and get this one game tied up. Cam out of the net, settle the puck down, and the big body's coming in. And we have a penalty coming up. Interference going to the Hawks. Number 11, Spencer Doucette. This will send the Hawks to the penalty kill, giving the Riverview Blues a chance with this 5-on-4. 7:05 left in the second period. And 4 Hawks on the ice. We have Noseworthy, McDonald, Fallow, and Stanley. Shot and blockered up and out of play. That'll bring us to the face-off. Got some good, fast, strong bodies on the ice for this penalty kill. And of course, top-notch goaltending. Shot and pad. Saved by Cam to the corner. Oh, and off the post! As the Blues settle it down and regroup. And another shot. Blocker save right out front. As Noseworthy goes for the chase, but that's going to be sent in. As Cam's going to deflect that in behind the net. McDonald in behind. Digging. As Cam on his post sealed up. McDonald couldn't get a hold of it for the clear. And Blues coming away with it. Stanley pushes him off the puck, and they finally get that puck out of the zone. 1 minute left in this penalty kill for the Hawks as the Blues make their way back down into the Hawk zone. Tried to get the clear. Couldn't quite put it past them. And the Blues are looking. Traffic in front. Cam with the glove. Just tipped up over the net. Berarducci in. Gets the puck away on that 2-on-1, and Anderson's going to make the clear. 30 seconds left to kill this penalty for the Hawks. And pass intercepted by the Hawks. And that'll be chipped in deep. And Berarducci just left the Blues player pick it up. He didn't even go after it. And back to the point. Shot. Oh, and off the post. Looked like 2 deflections. Cam with all the screens. Nothing he can do. Shot that goes wide. And we are back to even strength as the puck is going to be cleared back down. And on the goaltender, so no icing. Fulkins out front. Shot. And he scored! That rolling puck just rolled into the pad of the goaltender, Murray, and no one was there to help him. And that was Fulkins out to Michaud, and Michaud buries one, making it 3-1 for the Hawks. 4:41 left in the second period. And the Hawks are ahead by 2. And it looks like the goaltender's having a equipment issue. And I'm not sure if they're going to call a timeout for this one or what, but something seems to be going on with his gear. And Cam's going to come out of his net, chat with his teammates for a minute. Definitely a hard penalty kill for Cam. 2 post saves. I hope he's thanking them. And a couple of great saves from himself as well. But up front, the puck movement, the bouncing back to the point, those hard shots. Definitely a difficult scenario for a goaltender. And it looks like Murray's heading back to his net as we're going to get this game back underway. Doucette at the draw. Kennedy and Michaud on his wingers. And we have McDonald and Stanley for the D. Stanley picks this one up. D to D. And a little misplay by Xander there. And up to Michaud. Michaud clears the zone. That'll be sent back to Stanley. Stanley looking for the pass up to Kennedy. Kennedy chips that one in as he's going in. Shot. And that's blocked by the defense. Shot. And another block by the Blues defense. And Spencer Doucette coming through. He'll send that one deep. I believe that was Michaud picking that one up. And the Blues gain possession. And looks like we're going to have a tripping call coming up to the Hawks as the puck sent down to the Hawks zone for Cam to grab a hold of. And we got the whistle. Doucette back in the box again for 2 minutes. And the Blues have another power play opportunity here to try and tighten the score on the board there. And I'm not sure. I guess we're going to have the face-off outside the Blues zone. And that's won by the Hawks. That'll be sent back into the Blues area, back through the neutral zone. That'll be chipped deep. And Anderson's there. Pick it up. And the Blues gain control as Verducci's just aggravated and can't get anything going. And that'll be sent back to the point. And a shot, and that's blocked by Noseworthy. Verducci. Back up the half wall. And a shot and glove save, but that's couldn't get a hold of it. That's sent over back onto the Blues stick as he's trying. And a shot right into the chest as they're digging, and Cam's going to cover that one up. And the Hawks are in there, letting them know not to touch his goaltender, or it's going to be trouble. We need a little more pressure, a little more aggression on our defense here. It doesn't seem like they're really giving Cam much of a chance. Little line change. Fulkins, he's going to come away with this face-off. Couldn't get clear of the zone. The Blues are there to shut him down. And Stanley rims one around back to the point. Sent back deep. Stanley again rims it up around the glass, and that's going to be up and out of play as the defense looked to go D to D, but Fulkins right there for the interception. Shot pad save by Murray. Another shot right into the shins of the Blues player. 40 seconds left in this penalty kill as Fulkins killing time against the boards. And Blues retrieve that one, and they're going to send the puck down as Cam's going to actually shoot that one off the boards to pass it to Noseworthy, and Noseworthy gets the clear. Wonderful play. I didn't know if Cam was going to cover that one up for a face-off or not, but he read Noseworthy's direction, sent a great pass to him off the boards, and they were able to get the clear. Another missed pass by the Blues, and that'll be sent right into the legs of the official as he knocks it down, and he gives up a breakaway. Pearson shoots. And another shot, and I don't know if that first one went wide or if that actually got knocked off the blocker of the goaltender, but either way, there was no goal there. 1:47 left in the second period. 3-1 for the KD Hawks. And we are back to even strength. Spencer at the faceoff. And no one, oh, there we go, shot. And that one went up and out of play. Not sure if that tipped off anything or if that was just a misfire, but either way, we're going to go back to the face-off in the blue zone, right of Murray, the Riverview Blues goaltender. And to the point, shot blocker to the corner by Murray. As they make their way around the net, Blues is going to gain possession, and Spencer's there to bump the man off the puck. Back to Anderson. Anderson sends a great pass into Fillmore. Fillmore dumps that one on the goaltender. And he's going to cover that one up for a faceoff. And we're 1:16 left in the second period. Hawks up by 2. Got Fulkins on the ice, Noseworthy, Fallow, Verducci, and it looks like Anderson. Anderson's going to send that one back in as there's a delayed face-off or a delayed offside right now. And we are entering the final minute of play of period 2. Anderson into the boards as he takes the big hit. And a scramble out front as Cam tries to get the puck, and that's poked away. And Fulkins is going to come away with this one and chip that one into the blue zone as he goes for the chase. Pass sent back as Noseworthy dumps that deep. And we're getting a couple changes here. Pressure at the blue line. Stanley holding it in. He'll put this one back down in behind the Blues net, and the Blues are there to pick this one up and sent it back down as the race was on, and Stanley beat the Blues to the puck. McDonald's going for the stretch pass, knocked down by the Blues, and that's sent on net. And Cam's going to glove that one to finish this second period. And we'll take a short break as the players head to the bench to get some insight from their coaches. 3-1 Hawks. All right. And that's the whistle to signal the players to make their way to the face-off circle. We got Doucette, Michaud, Kennedy, Stanley, and McDonald, I believe. Or sorry, not McDonald. Yes, McDonald. Haha. And the action's going to be down in this end for this period. Being able to watch your Hawks make some plays, score some goals, up close and personal. And the Blues, puck sent, but Spencer Doucette saw what was going to happen and was there to pick it up. And a weak chip into the zone, but Spencer went for the chase, and a little flick shot as it's gloved by Murray. And he does what he does and heads to the net to try and get a rebound. And the Blues didn't like that too much, so they were all over him. And it looks like we're going to keep this line on the ice. As that's kicked away, Stanley chips that one into the corner. And Kennedy rimmed it back around, and Stanley's there. Holds the line out to Doucette. Doucette's going to walk in. Shot! Oh, and up wide of the net. He goes for his own rebound off the glass, and the bouncing puck misses the stick. The Blues trying to get back the other way. And the Hawks are just aggravating, making sure they can't get that puck. McDonald loses the puck in the corner. As that'll be brought back around behind Cam, and Stanley sends that one up to, I think it was Michaud still. Might have been Fallow. I always get those two mixed up. No, it was Michaud. I was right. That'll be rimmed back around for the Blues defense to grab a hold of. He takes the shot off the shins as the chase was on, and the Blues get to the puck first. And that is going to be an offside call. If they touch it, they got to clear the line, and there we are. We're back in the neutral zone. Battling for the puck, Pearson. He's going to send that to Noseworthy. And we have an offside call. Going back outside the blue line for a faceoff. 9:50 left in the third period. 3-1 Hawks. Noseworthy at the draw. Fillmore and Pearson. Anderson and Baraducci on the ice right now. Oh, and Anderson loses the edge there as Baraducci was... No, that was Noseworthy. I can't see from here. So either way, the puck is cleared as the goaltender comes out to settle it down for the Blues. Shot to Brown. And Pearson and Noseworthy are there. Everybody's digging. Blues go D to D. As they make their way back down in. And a shot going wide, and that was glove saved by Cam. He dropped it to make the play, but the quick whistle on the official will put us at the faceoff circle left of the Hawks goaltender, Cam Vincent. And Doucette at the draw, I think. No, that's Fallow. No, that's Doucette. I should probably just stop guessing. Shot. And that's deflected wide off the hip. And a stretch pass up to Fulkins. Fulkins in, tries to go 5-hole, and that is shut down by Murray. And the Blues skating their way through. Big body coming in with a shot deflected wide into the corner. And the puck comes loose, and Spencer's going to send this one up to Fulkins. Fulkins looking for the skates moving. Fallow at center almost gets taken out. As him and Spencer have bumped into each other for the Blues to pick the puck up. And the pass sent right back to McDonald. And the Blues will get that one deep. And Noseworthy sending it back in deep in the Blues zone, and the Blues are going to pick that up and clear it back into the neutral. Kennedy's there, back into the Blues possession. They'll send this one into the Hawk zone. And you can hear them calling from the bench for them to wheel, like move your feet. But when you're short on players, and it looked like there was a delayed offside, but the ref didn't call it, even though it looked like he was over the line. But the Hawks are short on a couple of bodies, meaning they are playing extra long throughout this tournament, and it is a long weekend playing this many games in that short a time. Plus the hotel stays, or if people are driving and traveling, you're up early in the morning. We spent all day yesterday hanging out in Moncton between games because of the long spread. So you can see throughout the game them getting a little bit tired. And the puck comes loose back around as they're coming in and just body checks everywhere. Pass out front. Pearson's there to intercept. He's going to send that one up for the Blues to pick up and get some fresh legs on the ice. The energy right now in the rink is feeling a little bit somber for some, and just the movement on the ice is slow. Everybody seems to be slowing down. And the Hawks are going to finally clear this one to the zone, and that shot blocked by the Blues. And try and get this zoomed in a little bit, seeing as we're setting up house in the Hawk zone. Right out front. Oh, and a few too many stick handles there as Cam's going to cover that one up to make the save. That was a fantastic opportunity for the Blues to get another one on the scoreboard. Great slide pass right out in the middle. A quick little shot on net. Would have been a different game. And draw one by the Hawks as they carry this one back in. Fillmore looking for the pass out front, and Pearson was right with him. Instead of going to the net, and Fillmore comes in with the big body. And I know that kid has taken a lot of massive hits this weekend, so good to see him giving it back. In, Pearson goes for the toe drag and gets rocked right in front of the Blues goaltender. And it chipped in deep. The Blues are going to try and get this out as a couple deflections off the wall back into Doucette's possession. Doucette sends it over to Fillmore high right in the mask as Fillmore takes a bit of a bump. And Pearson's in. As Stanley, he came in to try and get that puck. And the Blues are going to get a change. And McDonald sends that one deep and goes for the chase. Noseworthy picks it up. Back to the point and a shot. Right there, right there. Oh! And that was so close. Rebound directly out front. Lands in the feet. I'm not sure who it was. It was Fulkins. But he couldn't get it. Couldn't kick it in. But he also couldn't get a hold of it. And the Blues are back down into the Hawks' end with a slap shot going wide into the corner. And Anderson in with the body and knocks himself to the ground as Fallow was just taken down. Anderson up to Fallow. Fallow kicks this one away into the Blues' possession. Neutral zone back over the line. Fallow looking for Fulkins. Fulkins in behind him without a bounce off the board as Baraducci looks like he's waiting for the pass to get the one-timer. Oh, and that shot goes wide. 3:02 left in this game. Semifinals. And the Blues will clear this one. And that'll be an icing. 3-1 Hawks, 2:53 left in the semifinals game. Line change coming out. Doucette, Michaud, Kennedy, Stanley, and McDonald on the ice right now. And Kennedy playing with the puck behind the net. And the pressure's on from the Blues, pinching this one against the wall as that comes free. Back to Spencer Doucette. Spencer to Stanley. Stanley back to Spencer. Spencer tries to get the move on the man, and he's there. Spencer's looking, and he reverses that one back. Shot! And that's a dive save by the Blues player. Deflecting the stick back, the puck back to the corner. Kennedy's there, pinching it. Just trying to kill time in this last 2 minutes of the game. Try and secure this semifinal win. And at the boards. And Nolan comes away with it. Sends that up. As Doucette back in. Keeping the play alive. Shot! And a blocker save by Murray. Back around to McDonald. Kennedy. And that's going to be held at the line by Stanley. Kennedy. Back to Stanley. Stanley's just going to take the shot. That's going to be deflected off the Blues player as Murray covers this up for a face-off. 1:24 left, 3-1 Hawks. And I believe we have a timeout as the Blues gather to try and devise a plan to put 2 goals on the board. Minute and 24 left, and if we can keep the scoreboard the same, the Hawks will be off to finals at 2 p.m. And we're not sure how the other game's going. Moncton, I can't remember the other team. Moncton against, what's their name? Can't think of it right now. Either way, there's the buzzer. Timeout's over. Players are going to make their way back down left of Murray, the Riverview Blues goaltender. Two. Who are they playing? Oh, yeah. So, just got word. It's tied 2-2, Moncton, and I think it's the Something Valley Kings. Either way, we don't know what the outcome of that game is going to be. And the Hawks are going to keep this one in. As they send one just wide of the net. Blues are there to pick this up and try to get out of their own zone. And a misplay. Fillmore was there. Couldn't quite get it. As the Blues make their way back down. And Murray to the bench. We have a 6-on-5 for the Blues. 50 seconds left of this game. 3-1 Hawks. And the Hawks are going to try and kill time against the boards. As nobody can get the puck out, is pinched. I see it loose. And it comes free. And the Blues, not sure if they come away with that one or not. And that'll be iced. And that's going to become back down beside Cam for a face-off with 21.3 seconds left in this semifinal game. And we never want to celebrate too early because crazier things have happened with little time left in a third period game that's this close. Blues win, shot, and that goes high. I don't know if Cam got the blocker on that or not. Either way, off the glass, back out of the zone. And the Blues are looking to sink one here. Slide pass, blocked. And right out front, shot. And that's blocked by the Hawks. And the Hawks win semi-finals with a score of 3-1. And we will be back at 2 o'clock at the Greenfoot Energy Fourplex for the final game of the Moncton Challenge Cup. The live feed will be scheduled right after this, and I'll also post up to our Facebook page. Make sure you're back at 2 p.m. to join us for the finals. And I keep forgetting to stay on for the player of the game, but I think today, let's keep you guys here and see who's getting the POG. Great performance by Cam Vincent. And a good little game all around. In the first period, you can see the good fast play of hockey from both teams, but as the game goes on, just the legs are tired, the bodies are tired, and it seems both teams match each other's energies. Moving through the second, moving through the third, as it's a very tiring weekend, especially coming into these Sunday games. And player of the game for the Blues. Can't read his name. Number 16. I think the last name's Ingles. And for the Hawks. And we have number 8. Xander McDonald is your player of the game. All right, folks, we'll see you back here at 2 o'clock. Thanks all for watching.